Clap
You're
for me,
looking
bitch.
at me.
Clap for me,
You're
bitch.
looking at me.
Clap for me, bitch. It's the Rundown. It's Halloween. It's the Halloween edition of the Rundown. It's brought to you by Movement Watches. Whatever you're dressed up for is Halloween today. Make sure you get that Movement Watch out there. Jared's got a bare wrist. You know how much better that wrist would look with a Movement Watch on it?
So good.
I mean, you would look so sexy.
The best.
It would look so fly, and you'd be part of the movement. You would be disrupting the watch industry along with the movement guys. That's what they did. They took watches that look sleek, they look fashionable and affordable, and they just flipped the game on its head. These are watches that should be $400, $500. You get them starting at just $95. They go up to like $130 when you get the real fancy ones with the high quality materials. But either way, no matter what you get, it's going to be affordable. They got the black on black, they got the white faces, they got the leather bands, the metal bands, everything you need. And right now, you can get 15% off with free shipping and free returns if you don't like anything when you use the URL mvmt.com/rundown. That's MVMT like movement. .com/rundown, 15% off, free shipping, free returns.
There was a lot of chatter about my Fitbit being over, and it was accidental yesterday, but now it's on purpose. I think it's a power move. You want to see how many steps I got today?
You look like an idiot.
Not a power move.
4,000 steps.
You look stupid.
Hey, how many steps you got today,
I don't think
bitch?
I believe that.
4,000.
There's no way you've done 4,000 steps.
I walked-
Did you walk all the way to work?
No, I walked to lunch.
Where'd
I
you-
walked
how
the
far did you
dog.
go?
I walk back and forth.
There's no way that you have 4,000 steps
chance.
just from going to lunch.
Well, I mean, I have to walk from
When's
the
the last time
train.
you
I
reset
have to
it?
walk from the
From
train.
what? Like fucking Union Square?
No, it's like 23rd Street.
20, even worse. 23rd Street. That's like
Four
that's like
blocks.
500
Where's
steps.
Union Square?
14th Street. That's like 500 steps total.
I'm gonna go for a walk this afternoon. It's a beautiful fall day. I'm gonna take a
It's
little walk.
fucking freezing. This
Wait
is like
till
the coldest day that has been
It is
since
not
I got
cold
here.
at all.
Idiot.
Shut up.
What kind of idiot says that this is the nice fall day? It's freezing today.
It is very
Are you
cold.
serious? Wait. You guys are putting me on, right? It's like the most gorgeous fall day.
It
right
is
now.
literally the coldest day
Yeah, it has.
that
it's
it has
the
been.
coldest it's been.
Yeah, since last winter. It's like
It's 57 degrees out.
it was not
It was
when I
like
came
40
to work
today, or
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah. What's the common theme here, Dan?
Let's start the rundown. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Maybe some of us have a little bit more warmth, and
45
that's why there's a little
to
bit of a
65
discrepancy in opinion.
with the
Yeah,
sun out.
I mean, Dan.
45 to 65 with the sun out is like, mwah. I'll write a poem and like listen to
Ooh, can you
Coldplay and
can you
just
write a
walk
poem?
around. Yeah, when the
Write a
fall I
poem
want
about
to.
after the rundown. Write a poem about
In the
the weather.
fall I
today.
just walk.
Okay.
You just walk.
That could be your poem. In the fall,
Listen
I
to
just
some
walk.
Coldplay, some Lumineers. Just get real fucking
You would.
deep in your own brain.
You would be a Coldplay guy.
Good, yeah. I'm not only in the fall.
Let's start with the NFL.
Sorry, I'm a
You
romantic.
get-
You're a pumpkin fucking spice or whatever the fuck.
No, I don't.
You're
do
an
that.
apple picker?
PSL. I don't do the PSLs.
Are you an apple picker?
Where would you pick apples in New York City?
You gotta like go to an orchard.
Guys never
then
heard
no.
of a train.
Then there, no, because it's like.
It's like it's impossible to travel.
Well, every
somewhere
Saturday goes the same way. It's like I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna do something Saturday.
Yeah,
like,
and you watch
oh,
football and
game
drink.
day's on, and then boom, flash. It's like I'm watching the Hawaii game at 1 a.m.
Because you're a normal guy, man. That's what you should be
whole day
doing.
went
You
through.
strike me as an apple picker, Carrabis.
Like every fall, like if I'm like dating someone, I'll be like, yeah, we should go apple picking, then we just never do.
Good
That was a
man.
great story.
Good man. That's the way it should be.
Like you have to like bring that up though, right?
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. Like that's
Cool
like
story,
in the
Jared.
fall. If you're like seeing a girl, you'd be like, yeah, like we're go apple picking. Like, you have to at least like get them
So
excited
your
about it.
story is you almost went apple picking, but you didn't.
Every year.
For the fake
every
girlfriend
year.
that you don't have.
Correct.
Got it.
Awesome.
We begin with the NFL. Big news. Jimmy G. Curtains for him in New England. Traded to the Niners. Everybody, all the Patriots fans basically just going with the in Bill we trust.
You have to.
New England guy.
Yeah, you have to. And
Even though it was already in Bill we trust, like we're gonna sit Jimmy and he's the quarterback of the future. Oh no,
Yep.
wait, change of plans, but we still trust Bill.
yeah, it makes me nervous. It definitely makes me nervous, being that like Tom Brady is like 40 years old, but it's like in Bill we trust. And until that phrase fails me, that's what you have to ride that into the ground.
Dan.
I'd see they when I saw that trade, I was like, I cannot believe they just got a fucking second-round pick for a guy who doesn't even play,
Yep.
and a guy who's played 100 snaps. Like,
And a guy who's gonna need to get paid at the end of the year.
The only
one way or the
crazy-
other.
And spin zone, a little fragile.
right.
Right.
And the only
Fragile.
crazy part about like the Jimmy Garoppolo trade is anyone who's like, if you're a 49ers fan and you're super pumped, or if you're a Patriots fan and you're like, oh, I can't believe we gave up Jimmy. What are you basing this on?
Yeah.
Like, he could be a good
Well,
quarterback.
they're
Who
basing
the
it
fuck knows?
year.
They're basing it on in Bill
4
we
games.
trust. Like
Well,
it was like
3 games.
if we drafted
4
him,
games.
we
All
know
3,
he's the
you're
real
right,
deal.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you were so high on him because Belichick like thought he was the guy, but then if he turns around and trades him,
No,
something
there's
doesn't
certain
match
guys.
up there.
You're right.
You know
It's
what I
like
mean?
it's basically Bill Belichick, Theo, probably Popovich. Who else?
just have to
there's
ride with
like
them.
just a few guys who you're like, The Blackhawks kind of have it like we're like, all right, whatever they do,
Right.
I'm sure it will work out.
I mean, Brady he's not human. So logically, you should be
They're
saying we need
investing
a
in
quarterback for the future, but this means he's probably going
Dude,
to play
did
for
you
another
see
like
that
5 years.
fucking? I don't know if it was Sports Illustrated or ESPN the magazine cover that was like you're looking at the future of football and it's Tom Brady.
Brady, I know.
Like, are you fucking
It's true.
kidding me?
It's like, yeah, who is the quarterback of the future? Who's going to be the most successful quarterback of the next 5 to 6 years? Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
Yeah.
It's crazy too because remember, I think it was like 3 years ago on the Rundown, Dave and I had the debate who you'd take, like right now going forward, and I was like, obviously Andrew Luck. He's young.
No, it was fights. It was
It's
on
like
KFC
Andrew
Radio.
Luck's not even
on
in the
on
NFL
KFC
anymore.
Radio. On KFC Radio, me and you like laughed in Feidelberg's face, and he was like, "I can't wait to win another couple Super Bowls and shove it in your face," and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and Andrew Luck has not been seen
it wasn't
since.
even like we were doing it for content. We were like genuinely laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Like, Tom
Like,
Brady
you wouldn't
over
take a
Andrew Luck.
24-year-old
Like, what are you
franchise
talking about?
quarterback?
Like, did Tom
Unbelievable.
Brady's diet and exercise book get Jimmy G traded? Like Bill Belichick just reading that thing, being like, he's making a lot of fucking sense. I don't know.
I mean,
He's
I don't
gonna be
even
around
think
for
he's
another
not
decade.
human. You know my thought. The human Tom Brady died in 9/11. He's created in a lab. He's not human. He's going to play forever.
Yeah,
So if you know that inside information, trade everybody.
Like he's not even like declining.
No,
Like,
he's
still
getting
throwing
better.
like 65
No
yards touchdown
fucking
passes.
sense.
Oh god, that
the
must suck to not be a Patriots fan.
Shut the fuck up, Jared. The Eagles making big moves. They trade, well, I guess a kind of a big move. He stinks this year, but obviously had a big year last year. Jay Ajayi. I mean, I feel like this is still a sign of them kind of going for it. I mean, this is the most active people have been at the deadline. The birds are riding high. Dan, what do you got on?
I have to brace myself, otherwise
You have your own
the
arm
chair
bands
goes
for
like
that.
this.
It's wild. It's
See,
like
see how I'm
you just
going?
naturally.
See where I'm going? Yes. See now. So either you put your hand there, or I put my hand there.
I'll do it.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's good for the Eagles. The guy's got no knee cartilage, so it's not long term. But if you can win
some
it this
of the numbers
year,
against him, he has the most rushing attempts without a touchdown. The Eagles, the Dolphins have not. I don't have a single rushing
I don't buy
touchdown,
that shit. I
period.
mean, their fucking Dolphins head coach was doing, or O-line coach was doing blow
No,
like in meetings.
I mean, the Dolphins are a disaster.
So-
But compared to what,
he's a good
what
player.
his numbers were last year, the prior year was monster shit.
It was one of those trades where like, all right, that's pretty good for both sides.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's worth more than a fourth rounder because his knee cartilage, and also I think you have to pay him after. I mean, I think he's a free agent in 2019, but he's probably
But
going to be like.
what I think
hold
is
out
interesting is that it's a clear sign of we're mortgaging the future for right now. Whether
Yeah,
it
I'm
works out or
surprised they
not, they're
didn't try to
going
get
for
an
it.
offensive lineman. Though.
Yeah, that seems to be the Eagles fans' gripe is that's more of an issue. But I don't know. You got anything on the Eagles?
Nope.
You got anything on Zeke? The suspension is now being upheld after being appealed, after being upheld, after being appealed. I don't know what's going on anymore. I was saying on radio, I don't even remember what the initial fucking.
No.
We're
No
now just
idea.
talking about the suspension, not the accusations anymore. It's like the kneeling at the anthem. It's for police brutality? I don't even remember that. The whole thing is a fiasco.
You could be like, you could sit down and convince me that like Ezekiel Elliott got arrested for like
drugs.
punching like 20 women in the face. I'd be like, yeah,
No,
I think
mean,
so.
you could tell me it was
Or,
a drug
like-
violation. You could tell me it was a domestic abuse. I don't fucking even know anymore.
Was it the time when he pulled that woman's shirt down at the St. Patrick's Day? Like that, I feel like it's related. I don't know how, but I think that's related.
And I still don't.
think he was speeding once.
Is he playing this Sunday? I still don't know that either. He gets suspended and it gets upheld, but he can still play because he might appeal. I don't ever fucking know.
It makes no sense.
You got anything on this?
Who's Ezekiel Elliott?
Right.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Let's get to some baseball
Let's
topics.
do it.
It's it's a little bit of baseball.
Yeah.
JLo and AROD JRod on
Yes.
the cover of Vanity Fair with a couple pictures in the spread. Is that a Halloween costume or that guy just dressed like that?
That's a great question.
It's unbelievable.
Are we going with J-Rod?
That's what the
Yes.
cover said. JRod.
Kind of like Alo.
No.
No, I can do ALO.
Yeah, Alo.
To be honest, I just like calling them JLo and AROD.
Yeah.
They both have these
They need
the exact
you
same
need
type
the
of nickname.
smush name though. You need the
Yeah, but
Like
Alo is
Delina.
the smush name.
Yes. I like J-Rod better than Alo.
J-Rod sounds like something that like breaks in your car that you like have to pay $1,000 for.
You got
The mechanic's like, yeah,
you
you're
got a
J-Rod,
shifty
bro.
J-Lo, pal.
Yeah, right.
Alo
You got a
sounds like
shifty
it.
J-Rod. You got to upgrade it.
Yeah.
50,000 miles. You need a new J-Rod.
Alo's good.
You could go either way. I like.
ALO's
I
a
like,
lot more feminine.
Right. Which
Yeah.
I think they're
Well, I don't know about that. 'cause
they're a beautiful couple.
They are.
he's
Like
a, he's a
you'd
pretty
say,
man.
like yeah, you look at both of them, they're
pretty.
gorgeous.
Would you
Both of
rather
them are
be
gorgeous.
A-Rod and J-Lo or Tom Brady and Giselle?
well,
Like who's the
am
bigger
I,
power
am I the
couple?
guy?
Who's the bigger power couple?
Tom Brady and
I'd rather be A-Rod and J-Lo because I feel like Tom Brady gets pushed around in his house.
I agree with that. He's not.
That's
even,
probably why he doesn't want to keep playing football. Right, he probably wants to keep
make the money.
He probably wants to keep playing football just so he can.
He's the smartest dude in the world for restructuring his contract so that he makes less money so the Patriots can spend more money on other players.
$50 million a year.
Right, but
that's how much Giselle makes.
Yeah, but he'd be close to it. I mean, if he was like making like 20+ million.
But don't you think he's still playing football because he's like, if I have to be in this house all the time, I'm just gonna get pushed around.
I certainly.
You think that A-Rod is the alpha in that house? J-Lo probably pushes him.
I think they're like a very.
J-Lo probably fucks him.
I think there's some pegging.
Yeah,
going
but that's just you're into whatever you're into.
I would say that the females in these two couples are the dominant alphas.
No, I feel like
A-Rod is definitely
J-Lo
not
and
an
A-Rod
alpha
talk
over J-Lo.
about their problems.
A-Rod
they're very equitable relationship.
People really don't make enough of the fact that A-Rod was dating Madonna and dating bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Like weird shit was going on. Kate Hudson, we started to trend in the right direction.
Careful.
And then what?
Just careful. I don't know where you're going with this. Just be careful. It's my boss.
I'm saying that it's a massive upgrade to go from Madonna and bodybuilders to Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, because his text game is on fleek.
Apparently. So the move he pulled was he went on a date with her. Didn't even know if it was a
what,
date.
Coley? That's how you say it.
I'm upset with you.
On fleek?
Upset with you.
Text
he was
on
a
fleek.
date with J-Lo, didn't even know it. He was like, we were hanging out at night because I thought of work schedules. That was the only time we had available. Then, this is what really gets me. He says, we were in about the third or fourth inning. I don't think they were at a baseball game. I think A-Rod just speaks in baseball.
Yeah.
Like, so me and you would be like, we're halfway through the date. A-Rod says they're in the fourth inning.
Trying to hit a single.
No,
what a fucking asshole.
I'm into that.
What a fuck. No.
See, that's why I said be careful.
Like I said, what a fucking loser and an asshole.
Do you think like
so
what
you
do you think
and
A-Rod's
A-Rod
like text game is like?
I'll tell you what it is. He goes to the bathroom in the middle of the date.
Smart.
And he texts J-Lo.
Okay, and so
you're sexy as fuck. You're sexy.
And what happened? And what happened, Kevin? He's now.
You know what I'm saying? Happened? He probably got pegged by J-Lo later that night.
Yeah, but it still works. Like, is he with her or not? Yes.
Well, so this was also my question. I posed. If me or you do this, I think you're a weird creep. It's like, dude, we're on a date. Why are you texting me from the bathroom?
I do that sometimes.
See, well,
stop.
Okay.
Don't talk yet, Dan.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
What?
No, I'm just saying, like I've done that before.
You've gone to the bathroom in the middle of the date and texted the girl.
Yeah, if I like, go to take a piss, I'll be like, just fire off, like finish my thought or something,
So you're saying
I'm like,
it's more,
oh shit. If she's like in the middle of the story and I gotta piss, I'll be like, hold on one second, I'll be right back. Wait, so like really? Like she said that to you at work?
You text her being like, yeah, so what I was saying was the stats back up Clayton Kershaw
right.
in this
what
argument.
What I meant was he's inconsistent, okay?
Yeah, semantics, Jared.
The real story here is that like you'll be on a date and a girl is in the middle of what she deems to be a serious story and you'd be like, I gotta piss, I'll be right back. And then you text her about the story while you're in the bathroom.
If you like you don't understand,
it is
Kevin.
No
Everybody
wonder why
is
these girls
weird.
all go lesbian.
I just do not like hide the fact that I'm weird. Like I feel like you guys just like hide it.
No. I don't hide it. I don't do what you just described though.
I don't think that's big of a deal.
I would say it's not a great move on a date. Just putting that out there. Maybe hold it until she's done with the story.
We've all done shit.
If she already agreed to go on a date with you, then she's into you.
Right.
You don't have to like.
Well, we've all done shit too, where it's like you look back and you're like, I texted that or I said that?
Oh yeah.
Like
for sure.
So I think it's just part of you got to the game is the game.
So
you got to play the game.
So you're at the urinal and you're like, Stacy really said that about you, and then she texts you back, or she waits until you're back to the table.
No, the text message is like, are you really texting me while you're taking a piss?
Right. And you
say,
you're
gonna be like, you bet your ass I am.
Yeah, you want to see what's taking this piss? Let's probably use that as a
sex for your dick.
Yeah.
No, flaccid dick pics are just like weird.
Can't ever let them see you with a
You're more of a grower, not a shower?
I don't think you're either.
Yeah, I'm neither.
Like it does grow, but it never really shows.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, no, same. I small ass dick.
I don't know where we're at on this show. Jay, texting. You like the move? The text in the bathroom?
I mean, it's
the A-Rod move?
You can't. I'm a company man. I fucking love the move. It's A-Rod's.
I mean,
A-Rod doesn't even use bathrooms.
Yeah, that's true.
I do. I got fake news by Ebony.
Would just be like, I'm just gonna piss at the table. I'm just gonna piss in the bread basket. It's all a fucking bowl. I'm just gonna piss in your soup bowl.
If you're trying to
what's the difference?
If you're trying to get pegged, there's worse moves than that. right?
Trying to get pegged. You know A-Rod's sitting at that date like, I hope this girl fucks me later.
Right. But if you're trying to,
I bet he's a huge emoji guy.
I'm
he
an
probably
emoji guy myself.
I
have no
bet
problem with
he
the emoji.
uses like the tongue out emoji as like a period.
are you saying that like it's a bad thing?
I've never used like the tongue out unless it's just strictly the tongue.
Okay, and you're not fucking JLo, so
Maybe step
there we
your
go.
game up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, the
saying.
turnaround from A-Rod the player to A-Rod the broadcaster / businessman / getting pegged by J-Lo, it's
There's
just
unprecedented face turn.
Yeah, it's
like there's
crazy.
never been anyone that
A-Rod
has been
quote, baby.
more hated universally and then turned around and been like just.
I mean,
loved.
I speak glowingly about the guy now. I used to just fucking make a
You
And you're the
bet your
biggest
ass you
hater in
railing
the
on him.
world.
I hate,
and
I mean-
you hate things because other people like them, not because you actually hate them.
Right.
So the fact that you
no,
like
no,
them,
no. Let's get this clear. I
That
hate
is a
things
fact.
that I hate. Like,
But I
if,
think that
if
you
I like
also-
something that
you
people
hate-
like, I'm not gonna hate it just because people like it.
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
You will hate
I'm a
things
pure
just
hater.
because
No,
like you're like, wow.
I hate things that I hate. Period. I don't care what you like or don't like.
I'll hate things every now and then when people go over the top liking it.
Yeah.
I will call people out for being like, all right, well, let's relax.
How'd you
Nah.
feel about that Pokemon video game when it was like red hot in the streets? Were you playing it or did
Pokemon
you hate
Go?
on it because everyone liked it?
No, I hated it because it's a ridiculous thing for people, grown adults, to be chasing around mythical fucking balls in Central Park.
But
Well-
everybody loved it and everybody was doing it.
Just because everyone's an asshole doesn't mean that I'm going to change my opinion based on
Also, I think Kevin and I both realized pretty quickly that was just the government spying on us.
Yeah. Well,
Stay
that's,
Like,
that's
oh
why-
yeah, hey, take out your phone and take a picture. There's a fucking Pokeball in your living room. You take out your phone and
speaking of
and
the spying,
You know what? Now turn
did you
around. There's
see-
another Pokeball. Oh, now we got a map of your whole fucking house.
Did you see what Apple's doing with their pictures now too? You go,
Yeah.
you go to your photos and you type in brassiere, and it's just every picture a girl's ever taken of their tits. They're
makes
just
sense.
compiling it all
Easily
into a
sortable.
folder.
And
Yeah.
what was the duds thing about?
I don't know.
That's like
there's 150 like
ugly
keywords.
selfies?
All my
of those.
duds for me was all my kids.
How many
lot of those.
photos do you think would come up if you typed in duds on your phone?
A lot.
Let's do it.
I didn't understand what
Your
you were
phone?
saying.
Go to photos. You can go to the search bar, and type in duds.
I would say like 267 photos.
I got 361, and they were all of my kids.
duds?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I also typed in,
381.
and what are they mostly of?
The first one is actually Wes Welker and Hank.
There you go. Duds.
The Breeders'
What a
Cup.
couple of duds those guys are.
Like 4 years ago,
Bums.
when he didn't offer us ecstasy.
That's just it's just a rude move. Really.
So rude.
When you
Being
have,
like,
clearly when you have more ecstasy than anyone in the world at a
Well-
party and you don't give them to me, that's just mean.
just being on the record as like an ecstasy and horse racing guy, and then we go to a horse race with you, and it's like, so where's the other
The
part?
ecstasy, bro.
Sorry, fucked up.
Bieber and Selena. Selena just can't quit that dick.
You can't.
She had her kind of like her life-threatening moment with her kidney, with her lupus.
Huh?
Yeah, she had a kidney transplant.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
When?
She had lupus. She had a secret kidney transplant, and it kind of went wrong too. They said the kidney was turning
When did
over.
she get her?
It was over the summer, I think. And then so I think you see the light, you have a near-death experience, you come back and you're like, I just need that Bieber.
Did you guys talk about the Bieber tattoos already? Like he's just.
Well, that was like a month ago. So yeah,
No,
probably.
that was like fucking like a week ago.
like I said.
Moose
basically
I'm
a
not
month ago.
saying like, oh, we should bring it up and have a discussion now, but I'm just linking it to
You wanna
this.
talk
You're
about
a-
Game
you're
2
a
of the
Taz
World
guy.
Series,
You
too?
want to show your tats off?
I don't want to do that. But I will say that, I mean, the fact that he's like
Where are your
literally
tats?
covered up his entire body with tattoos,
It's like just black.
like he's like
He's a
that
point
was
of
his
no return.
signature move was like the abs.
Point
And
of
then
no
he
return.
covers up his whole fucking body.
Yeah, I kind of like that move now because he can let his abs go.
I guess.
I should
But
do
now
that.
that like that's just like a complete
tats.
Like, I
desperation.
swear there's a
move.
six-pack
Yeah.
under here.
But he goes back to where he came from. It's like, oh, I just went off the deep end with this tattoo move that I just pulled. Now I got to go back to Selena because that's going to
Well,
keep me
he
grounded.
also has this new preacher who wears stupid hats like the one you're wearing, and
That is a
preacher-
stupid fucking
That's
hat.
what the dumb preacher wears.
The way you're
stupid
wearing
hats.
it is stupid.
Yeah, because like I do this with my socks
leaving
too.
this little like thing of hair.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just
do
fucking-
this-
Just like pull it down. Just wear the hat. Bro.
I do this with my socks.
Then you look like a
I'll-
pirate.
If
This
I
hat's
come
gotta
home,
go. This
I'll
hat's
just
no
like
good.
what I'll do is if I don't want to take my socks off, then I take them off
halfway. I'm a big half sock
So it's
guy.
like that. Like I don't want to like
right,
not
but the
wear
thing
a
is,
hat.
half sock kind of normal. Wearing your hat like an asshole, not so much.
It's the same thing as the socks.
I don't.
It's
I
just
don't
my
buy-
head versus my
I
feet.
don't buy that. No, leave it. I want him to do the rundown the rest of the way like that. So this preacher though has like control over Bieber, and I think that's fucked up.
Coley, how could you throw that football at his balls again?
So this
right,
preacher
shake it off.
is kind of like I think the preacher told him, you got to go back to Selena and clean your life up. Selena's like, I need that dick back in my life because I
Is
almost
this the
lost
same
my
church
kidneys.
as Kyrie Irving?
Yes, same guy.
Don't like that.
This guy is the most powerful man in the world and nobody's talking about it.
Who
Don't be
else is-
surprised when we launch nuclear weapons because this guy told Trump to do it.
Who else is in this like stable?
Many pictures with Jay-Z.
Durant.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Durant's in it?
So,
I mean,
are
he's
anyone
like
like
basically
calling
the
this?
Illuminati.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
like
Is anyone
Freemason
actually
shit.
calling them the Illuminati
They
yet?
just keep calling him like the preacher.
How long
Oh
until?
boy.
I went to one of their services once.
You went to the hot preacher service.
Yeah, I went to. It's called Hillsong, and it's
else?
basically like church karaoke.
What?
No, it's it's based around like
Are you like? Did you buy into this guy? Are you ready?
Well,
to,
I
like,
went
turn your
because
life
I
over
was
to him?
seeing a girl who was really obsessed with it.
You see girls too?
Yep, sometimes.
You text him from the bathroom.
They're not all lesbians though.
3 of them were.
Fair.
3 of them were.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, he's got me beat by 5.
That's not exact.
But who's counting?
4. 4. It's about 50%.
Yeah.
It's not good for you either, though.
Yeah.
To the lesbian community, you're welcome.
So this guy, you're in on him? Like his
No, well,
style?
so when you go and it's like a rock concert. There's like 2,000 people. They do it at the PlayStation Theater here in Times Square, and they have a legit rock
Talking
band.
about God, though.
Yeah, but it's more about like the
Is it
music.
Jesus or just God in general?
Do Jews go?
Everything. No.
It's
Yeah,
just
no
God.
Jews.
It's
All right,
just
It's very like
all-encompassing
rapturous,
God.
and it's like Christian rock, and there are lights and like a
Smoke?
fog machine. Yeah, beautiful
It's like a blackout
women.
tour.
And it's all young. Yeah, exactly. It's like young people. And at one point,
God, this world's fucked.
the preacher comes out and he's got like a sleeve of arm tattoos, like a
Jared.
super hip haircut, skinny
like Jared.
jeans, and like a flannel on. And he does a sermon while the band continues to play in the
So
background.
he does this just to fuck the chicks.
Probably.
No doubt.
Yeah. But like
That's why you
Bieber-
start a cult.
Yeah, it's like a really
Not saying it's
pop,
cult.
like church. That's what
I don't want
it
to
is.
be on the
Hot
wrong
church.
side
He's
of
hot
this
preacher.
guy.
Yeah.
And he runs the
Wow,
world. I mean, he
that's
got
what
Bieber
they
to cancel his tour. He got Kyrie traded out of
pretty
Cleveland.
powerful.
And he's doing something with Jay-Z. When you get in with Jay-Z and Beyonce, you can
How
run
long
the whole
until he
goddamn
gets
world.
Zuckerberg? Like that's gonna be the final.
That'll be it.
Domino. Yeah.
Zuckerberg's too busy. Like
He gets fucking
eating,
Zuckerberg.
killing his own meals and learning Chinese and doing stupid shit like
Yeah.
that.
Me and Zuckerberg are on the same page there. We do the.
You
the-
dress like Zuckerberg.
the-
That's
the-
a Zuckerberg outfit.
What are you on the same page as Zuckerberg? with?
We block out the cameras on our devices.
Paranoid that the government's
Government's
spying.
Yet you
Because
were
God
like
forbid
all
the
in on
government-
Pokemon Go.
I did not participate. I just asked what his thoughts were on that. I
What-
did not.
what would-
I never
what
even
would the
downloaded.
government see if they were spying on you, Jared? That's
Yeah.
so terrible.
Oh, Jared, you're really good at staying away from the government when you work in an office with fucking cameras 24/7. Like if you're that worried, why do you?
I'm not worried. I'm just cautious. There's a difference.
Those are the same
You
thing.
just don't.
Semantics.
So you block out the camera on your.
He's
on my
your
laptop. Yep.
That's just because you jerk off too much and you're scared about that.
I wouldn't even care if they got that video.
Jared keeps saying release. He
Release
wants
the
a sex tape. Release
I want
it.
the
Your
sex
sex
tape
tape?
out.
Well, Jared has turned 7 girls into lesbians.
That's not
And-
true. I said that they ended up dating.
Right. He was the final dick they ever fucked.
Yeah, but like they were lesbian before that.
And so he
That's
now
very progressive of you.
because he now clearly stinks at sex.
Not true.
He says release the sex
Release
tape.
the sex tape.
And you'll show Jared taking him to Pound Town.
Would you watch my sex tape?
Yeah, of course. What are
I
you
definitely
talking
would.
about?
I mean, I wouldn't like jerk off
I'd
to it, but I
fucking
would
put
watch
it
the
up.
shit.
No,
we
yeah,
would do like an
yeah.
electric chair.
Yeah, right. We'd get
We would have a
popcorn
live
and we'd
view.
sit down and do a whole thing.
We should get
Yeah.
clients to show up for it.
Yeah, that would really sell a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get Stephen
Hey,
Che,
here-
get
here's
like a
our
telestrator.
Yeah, we'd get the all 22.
breaking down
Yeah.
the stats. Wendy Williams, my girl, how you doing? Passes out on live TV.
Our first caress.
I thought she was having a stroke. I thought she
Fake.
was about to die.
You know that was fake?
Yes.
It's Halloween. She's dressed in a costume, Statue of Liberty. Your antennas go up, except that Wendy Williams is the realest in the game.
Yeah.
She doesn't fuck around with gimmicks like that. Dan, she's had 1,455 live episodes of TV. You think that woman needs gimmicks? You think that woman needs to
where
fake
Do
it?
you think it was fake if it wasn't Halloween?
No, it was. She gave the crowd a fright. That was the Halloween gag.
That's not
Came
how you
back
do
from
it.
the break.
Yeah.
It's not April Fool's Day.
I
it's
saw
Halloween.
when I saw how you booing, like Halloween. I was like, okay, this whole fucking show is a Halloween fright. It's like that
Listen.
was Wendy Williams taking you, the viewer, to
Fright
a
Fest.
haunted house. Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like.
It was so fucking
and then
fake.
she went,
I cannot.
vroom.
I actually like. I'm gonna be mad if you guys don't like. That was the fakest pass. No one passes out like this.
She overheated.
It was a drawn-out process. Usually if you go down, you just go down.
And then she just went and just
It looked
disappeared.
exactly how a really bad actor would pass out.
It looks exactly like the queen of daytime television overheating in her Statue of Liberty costume, falling over.
No, it looked like The Ring. Like when they react to the thing on the screen, it's like a slow, like I'm frightened and then I die.
Listen,
She looked frightened. It looked like either
realist.
that or it was like the aliens from Space Jam like took
Or
her
it was
powers.
fake.
I think she had a stroke.
It was fake.
It's not, and if you speak ill of my girl one more time, we will throw hands. We wrap up with the World Series, baseball.
Stop fucking looking at me.
It's
You
game,
just looked right in my eyes.
Game 6.
Like you longingly, lovingly looked in my eyes.
Just turn it around. You know what? Give him the hat. Put it over your face.
Just don't look in my eyes like that.
World Series back in LA. Verlander on the hill
Looks
for
like
the
you
Astros.
give me that eye
yeah,
like
just turn
you
this way.
want-
Just
want-
talk,
wanna make me
just
a
talk to me,
lesbian.
babe. This is a baseball conversation.
Shit! Is he doing that?
See ya.
Okay, so
So the baseball.
Baseball game.
Baseball's back.
Yes.
We're back in LA. Verlander on the hill. Who do you got?
so I'm gonna flip it back on you. Is this a must-win for the Astros because Verlander's on the bump?
Going back to the ALCS where they were down 3-2, they won 6 and 7, right?
Did they win 6 and 7? Who? I can't even remember.
I wish we had a baseball guy on the
Who
show.
they?
to remember.
Oh, the Yankees. Sit up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. You're now
your mic.
you're Wendy Williamsing it.
I mean, I didn't.
What? 2,
fake
3.
it.
No, I can't. You gotta.
Come on, you gotta work with us.
God damn it.
Hold on.
All right.
Fat
Okay.
fuck.
So, all right, Jared, is it a must-win for the Astros?
Would
Can't
Keiko
lose.
come back for Game 7?
Everyone will
No,
go in Game
McCullers,
7.
right?
No, you
No,
don't
he
need
just
like,
Roll with
pitched.
Charlie Morton.
you could bring everyone back.
Charlie,
back.
big Game 7 Morton.
Yeah, yeah, everyone would go in Game 7. But yeah, I just feel like storyline-wise, like it makes Justin Verlander being the guy that,
Close it out is the story.
yeah,
Wait,
like
so
because
that's
he
why
could
you're
have.
picking the Astros? Because of the story?
Yeah, because
like,
you know what?
You know what?
Baseball
I'm
is
gonna
that
copy
sport.
you, Dan. I'm gonna go with my gut instead of logic one time. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with my, it's like I got a gut feeling
Okay.
that Justin Verlander.
You got a gut feeling that the better pitcher's going to win tonight.
I mean, Rich Hill's been fucking great in the
Yeah,
postseason.
but Verlander's the best.
He's the better pitcher, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Rich Hill's a
But
slouch.
to me, it's more that baseball is a dumb sport where these kind of things happen.
makes no sense. Yes.
And the storyline,
Right.
the Disney script is going to be that Verlander is the one to get it done for
And
them.
he could have
and he's been
pitched for the
pitching awesome.
Dodgers. He won when he was being shopped around by the Tigers. He wanted to go to the Dodgers. He ended up with the Astros. All the Astros were complaining that
symmetry
they
is
didn't
there,
do
man.
anything.
I hope the Dodgers win tonight just because it's been such a good World Series.
I would like to see 7
I'm
games.
rooting
I would
for
like
7
to see
games.
the Astros win, despite the fact that Texas is a dick to me.
Oh, he's the worst. He's just been walking around telling
He's a
people to
sore
suck
winner.
Yeah, a very sore winner.
Yeah.
He just comes in and he's like, suck my dick, everyone.
Especially for someone who has Instagram pictures of him celebrating the Yankees World Series in 2009. Go figure
That is, yeah. Can we put
Little
that up
bit
actually?
suspect.
Can we
Little
put
bit
that
suspect.
picture up?
He keeps on coming up to me and being like, what time the Cubs play tonight?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Oh, here we go.
Do you not have a picture next to the trophy saying like another one?
I don't. That's an erroneous.
Cubs.
You do have the picture.
What's the caption?
What's
It's
the
like,
big deal
it's like
about taking
another
a
ring
picture
or
with
something
the
like
World
that, right?
Series?
I don't think that's a problem.
What's the big deal?
Let's get Tex on the rundown here.
You know what?
Yes, here we go. Here we go. Give him the mic, Tex. Tex, give Tex a mic.
You know what? All y'all can suck our dick, and Stros are going all the way. You best believe that.
Piss.
Oh yeah. I would never celebrate Yankee victory. That's erroneous. That's a.
Tex, do you have a picture? I am. Do you have a picture on Instagram of you with the 2009 World Series trophy being like another one, 27 rings, baby?
That is trepidatious slander of a kind that I could never.
Okay, let's look at the picture right here. It
that
says
isn't-
World Series trophy, hashtag 2009, hashtag Yankees, you smiling next to the trophy.
I actually don't think that's bad. But I want to have a real question for
This to me looks like someone very happy that the Yankees won the World Series.
Not the best look.
All right, if the Astros had ever won a World Series trophy, I'd take a picture with the Astros. I didn't know how many times I was going to go to New York. It might have been.
that was a
only
big
time-
trip.
Have you ever taken a
Yeah.
picture with any other team's World Series trophy before?
Why would you?
No.
Because it's a
Imagine if I
fucking
was
trophy.
just like,
Look at this Cardinals World Series trophy, baby. See
Well,
that?
don't worry. I mean,
You'll have
you're
your
not.
own-
If I
you don't
took a
have to worry
picture
about
of it,
Can I
like
ask
I
Tex
would
a
take a
question?
picture of it.
Tex.
I wouldn't take a picture with it. That's completely different.
Yeah, fat ass.
How terrible is Rutgers football? Really bad. Right?
Oh, pissed, dude. I'm repping the R. You gotta lay off right now. This is unbelievable. This fucking guy.
I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
You think
Go Stros.
Do you think the Astros are going to win tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna win it, baby. You best believe that. You can ask your sister if you got any doubts.
Tex, electric
who's
chair. Tex is gonna be on the electric chair. You have to be on the electric chair for the end of the game.
If you're
If
so
it's a close
confident,
game.
if you're so
You don't
confident,
tell me to do shit.
Yeah, I just did. I just told you. You got to be on the electric chair.
You know what? I'm
I
gonna
literally
shit on
just
your
did.
fucking face.
I bet you'd like
you
that,
heard it
huh?
here first.
You'd like that
Tex
kinky
will
ass
shit
shit.
on Dan's face on the rundown on the electric chair tonight. That's the rundown.
Tex would like that kinky ass shit. I mean, you literally walk around asking the entire office to suck your dick.